What makes a villain? Oftentimes the line between villain and hero is not as clear as you would think. Sometimes the only difference between them is nothing more than the viewpoint of those watching. The most understandable difference, though, is their intentions, as villains typically act out for their own selfish gain. So why do I ask, what makes a villain? Because after killing most of the server and destroying our world, and the viewpoint of almost everyone, I was in fact the villain. In their eyes, I had acted out in vengeance, sought out power, and destroyed the very people I swore to protect. So while in their viewpoint I was now the villain, I'm here to tell you why I'm not.
You thought that these people were all on your side. They were already on my side. Tay is on my side. Snook is on my side. You name someone on the server, they're in my empire.
I'm coming to you asking for your help to take him down and to unite the server.
Well, Belle, welcome to Shatterchain.
Whoa!
I'm here to take you off of that throne.
You don't stand a chance against me. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose horribly.
Shadow, I know what your plan was. Our world just needs a fresh start. Today is the end.
Gosh, we were so worried about you.
I know, we didn't know what happened. We were dead one moment and now we're here.
How
did they?
I
Does
don't
anybody
know.
know what's happening?
Hello?
You murdered us. How could you?
So after seeing that, you may be wondering, if you're not the villain, then why would you destroy the world you had created along with everyone in it? Well, since the very beginning of our world, death and destruction had reigned, as Matt had taken it upon himself to kill everyone on the server, and unfortunately, I was unable to save them. So in one last desperate attempt, I brought everyone together to try and take him down once and for all. But Matt proved to be too strong, and one by one, he defeated us all. He was an uncontrollable force that we couldn't stop, and I realized if our server would ever have a chance at peace, I only had one option left. So I destroyed our world to give us a chance to start over, abandoning the world we had loved in order to leave Matt behind along with it. But while I hoped our new world would give us an opportunity to finally enjoy the peace our server deserved, we quickly realized we weren't alone.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
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 Who the heck are you?
What's going on here?
Hola.
How did I get
Who
here?
the heck are you?
How did we get
Wait,
here?
what? There's more people than Belle. Do you even know what's going on?
All I know is that I did what I did to end the world so we could start over. I don't know how it works, whatever.
Hold on. You ended the world?
Okay, I don't know why any of these other people are here or any of that. All I know is that that was the only way we could get rid of Matt. We had to leave him behind in that old world. We had to move on. That was the only way.
Who?
Oh my gosh.
While my plan to bring the members of this server to a new world had worked, what I did not expect was what came with it. There were some new faces we had never seen before, and they looked just as confused as we were. They too appeared to be new to this world, as if they too had been ripped from their worlds. I didn't quite understand all of what had happened, but it appeared that when I destroyed our world, it potentially sent a ripple effect that impacted worlds beyond our own. Following that, a new stroke of fear set in, as it appeared that the problems of our old world may have come with us, as we quickly became aware of a message that was left for us at the beginning of our new world. But I'm getting ahead of myself. While I had done my best to give this server a new chance, some were still not convinced of my intentions. So as some of the others began their new journey, it was finally time for me to explain myself. I ended the world because there was a lack of control, right? I just wanted to give us a chance to start over, but we needed some rules. And that's why I ended the world, and that's also why I destroyed you guys at the base. I didn't kill you because I wanted, like, vengeance because you planned to betray me. I want to end the betrayal. I want us to start over, right? I only killed you at the base because that was the only way to get rid of your armor. I knew you guys would have been able to stop me in the end. Remember what I told you? I was going to do whatever it took to take Matt down? That's what it took. We tried our best, and it wasn't enough. That was the only way. We had to leave him behind.
You know, I used to think you were doing it for the good of the server, but at least now I know. Matt was all you cared about.
I cared about him because he was the one killing everybody. And nobody saw it. They're like, oh, if we side with him, we'll be fine. No, he didn't care. He followed his own rules. He did whatever he wanted. You think he wouldn't have killed people as soon as he felt like it again? Like, that wasn't going to change anything.
You say nobody saw, and yet you saw my group. There were always people willing to fight back. Did we know how? No, we were still willing.
Okay, but it wasn't enough, clearly. We needed to get rid of him. Because again, he was going unchecked.
Think he'll be the last?
Okay, but no one has the power that he has. Regardless of anybody standing up on this server. I mean, obviously I don't know who all these new people are, but Matt was a threat that we just couldn't stop. I did everything I could. We brought everyone together and we couldn't stop him, right? But it's different now. And I started last time thinking that I would let people do whatever they want, live peacefully, whatever, but Matt changed all that. And he showed me in a way that we need a set of rules, that without a foundation in place, everything goes unchecked. And you can't trust anybody. I mean, even with people being willing to fight Matt, like, we showed that no one could be trusted last season. And that's got to change. And that only happens with a system in place.
It wasn't a lack of control, it was that somebody had too much control. He held it all in the palm of his hand. He declared might makes right, and he proved that.
What? We could form a government. It doesn't need to be a one-person rules all, but there needs to be something in place. Because again, everyone feared him and just followed him. That's why he had to go.
You're not the same person that we started that server. You're not the same person I originally worked with. I'm not sure who you are anymore.
I'm not gonna lie to you and say that I'm the same person that we started out. I'm not. I feel like I've realized the things that happened last time in the old world, and I've learned from them. And I want to make this a better world for everybody. Even though most of the server was unlikely to forgive me anytime soon, it was clear that many were excited at the opportunity for a fresh start. A chance to enjoy a world without fear. Because what is next is the beginning of a new age. A world without Matt. While all the members of the server may not quite yet understand why I did what I did had to do what was best for the people of my server, and I will never apologize for that. Because the leader does whatever it takes, whether or not it's the popular opinion. So as we started over, I knew things would have to change if we did not want a repeat of our last world. Matt had terrorized the world we had once lived in, but I've learned from the mistakes of my past. I was not going to allow fear, betrayal, and destruction to once again reign over my server. I was going to bring order to our world, control over the evil that wanted to grip onto it. Things were going to be different this time. I was going to protect the server at all costs, because it's time for